Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As always, about how today's video, we got the new #1 jump shot for all wings in NBA 2K23. Now, in today's video, I want to first and foremost just get straight into the jump shot. We're not going to be like everybody else's jump shot videos. As a lot of you guys may know, I'm much of a non-shooter when it comes to this game. I play on pure inside builds very often, but this is the jump shot that has me right, and I figure I want to go about this a little bit of a different way than a lot of people go with their jump shot videos. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you all of the base uppers, all types of stuff like that, the blending, and just go straight into it with that. And then I'll talk about the gameplay and showcase to you the jump shot as well in action. But nonetheless, as you can see, this is a 3-point requirement of 83. However, I have Oscar Robertson mixed into this quite a bit with the LaMelo Ball base. Now the reason I'm doing so is because the Saddiq Bey uppers are extremely fast. I'm talking even faster than I could probably even handle when it comes to this stuff. If you would like to, you can invest 100% into Saddiq Bey, and as you can see, the jump shot speed is through the roof. It's so fast, it's unbelievable. The way you can check some jump shot speeds as well is by turning your release speed all the way down, and as you can see, if we go all the way in on the Oscar Robertson uppers, it is now an A- release speed, whereas if we run all the way in 100% Saddiq Bey uppers, it's going to be an A+. And also, Oscar is probably one of the best uppers in the entire game when it comes to these wings, so just keep in mind this is going to be really fast for this Saddiq Bey stuff right here. But again, if you would like to, this blend right here with 54% Oscar and 46% Saddiq Bey is what I'm using. It's going to be a really good speed. You still get a lot of height off blending more Oscar Robertson into it, and the defensive immunity is still really good as well, obviously. But again, if you have a lower 3-point rating, this is a plus for you, where you really don't lose out on very much at all besides the release height and some defensive immunity, and you gain a lot of speed with it. So if you have a lower 3-point rating, going something like more Saddiq Bey on this with the LaMelo Ball base could be really fire for you. So anyway, straight into the gameplay. As you can see, we're playing a 91 overall gold status, 23, 29 level, whatever the case may be in the silver range. Nonetheless, I just wanted to show we're not playing a complete bum or anything like that, nobody who's complete trash, but they are going to leave me open on a lot of jump shots. What I want to just showcase right here is the visual aspect of it, give you guys a good look at it, and just show you a couple ways to create some shots as well with it. These are a couple of my signature moves that I would like to think I don't see very many people at all do. I've actually seen one guy who does this exact same chain as me though, where off the inbound every time we do this little jab step to the offhand, aka in my case the right hand. I think this changes based on your handness though. I am left-handed, just keep that in mind. But nonetheless, flicking to the right, do that little step through, and then I do the spin off of it. So essentially you're going to flick your right stick like this to the right and then loop it back like that, and it'll give you the spin right here. Then off the spin you can do the hop back with the LeBron James size of escape package. All you need is 70 ball handle for that, and you can get it on pretty much any build that is going to be a competent dribbler. So then we hit the hop back, boom, fast jump shot, simple as that. This is actually one of my first games even using the jump shot. I changed it. I was using the Taurean Prince base with, I believe, pure Oscar Robertson uppers beforehand, and that was still a pretty good jump shot. It was a lot slower than this one right here. So in case you're not familiar with my build either, I showcased it in yesterday's video if you guys want to see. The video did extremely well, by the way. Thank you for that. And I didn't really expect it to. It was what is the most defensive build you can make in 2K23. This is pretty much a pure lockdown right here. I have 50 driving dunk, and I rely a little bit more on my 3-point creating with this build, but on defense, it's going crazy. As you can see, pluck steal right there, and I mean, it's pretty toxic, man. We got him on cold right there. I try and create the 3-pointer and swag it, but unfortunately couldn't really get to the shot quick enough. I do need to get in my fading bag a little bit, but what I should let you guys know too, my boy AK, thankfully, I have a lot of good advice and good, I would say, insight from other guards that know their stuff about shots really well, like I'm talking to an elite level. And what my boy AK has told me is that the uppers are what changes the timing on your fading. AKA, if you have fast uppers, that makes your fades even faster, whereas your base has no influence on that because you're not using your base when it comes to the fades. I'm not exactly sure how the timing impact and other grades work like that when it comes to fades, but again, just keep in mind, speed is adjusted based off your uppers when it comes to your dribble pull-ups and stuff like that. But nonetheless, again, we hit another hop back 3-pointer right there. We get a 9-0 lead off strictly 3-pointers. Now, you will see, obviously, when people are guarding your 3 a lot more tightly, especially in 1v1, you're going to want to rim run them a little bit more. That's just the very key obvious thing. Right here you can see he is respecting that a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and just take it with the lay. Simple as that. It also gets you closer to takeover. The more takeover you have, the more 3-point rating goes up, regardless of what it is. If you have sharp take, it's going to go up way more too, by the way, but nonetheless, we're getting more plucks as well. It actually enables my takeover to be activated. You can see we pop it right there, try and go for the bump steal. Don't get it, however. It is what it is though. again, starting the game 3 for 4 from 3. This is my brand new jump shot. I haven't really got any reps with this at all beforehand on this game right here. And I'll be real with you, man. Some of these plays in this game are some really basic stuff. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing that spin back. Now, I'm literally just hitting a couple signature size ups, testing if he's going to step up on me. And if he does step up on me, boom, stop and go. I mean, it's so toxic. It's so stupid. I can't believe people sit here and think this ISO stuff is that hard to do in general, especially if you even pair it with quick drops as well. It makes it like 15 times easier. Now, because I don't have quick drops, it allows me to do stuff like that where I get those crazy pluck steals, and we're pretty much grading this guy out of the game. He can't really do much, bro. If he takes any steps dribbling, he's on cold, I'm on takeover. I got perimeter badge drop, I'm dropping his unpluckable, he's getting plucked, and then obviously when it comes to the offense, I'm still hitting this move every time, man. And if they guard me tight off it, I'll just go ahead and rim run. Simple as that. If he's up tighter, you can get that quick first step Hall of Fame. I have a 6'8" right here, just flying right by him. And only with 50 dunk, you can still get that dunk to go. And even if they go flying by me really hard for the chase down, let him fly by me and I just take the close shot. Simple as that. It's a very simplistic play style. Not to mention the speed of the jump shot enables stuff like this even more. So pairing with, obviously I have Green Machine activated right here. We have Volume Shooter probably going hard as well. A lot of badges are going to be activating in that shot right there. I'm obviously taking my 5th 3 of the game. So as you can see, Agent 3, Green Machine, Volume Shooter. It's pretty obvious the more badges you get going and the more Green Machine shots and the more Volume Shooter shots you get, the easier shooting will become. So don't get afraid of shooting the ball either. I will also mention to you guys, definitely adjust your badges based off how often you shoot the ball. For instance, if you only take about, I would say like 2 or 3 shots a game, definitely do not run Volume Shooter, obviously. I would even argue that honestly, if you're a little bit more of a volume shooter too, and you really go very inefficient in games and you're more of like a 40%, 50% 3-point shooter, probably don't even run Green Machine if we're being completely honest. And I really do say that, and yes, I know a lot of people are like, oh, Laker, you don't even have that much shooting experience. What do you know about it? We took it off the team entirely for that wager against Joe on 5s. All 4 of my shooters, between the lockdowns, the spot ups, the shooting guard, the point guard even, and then Tonic as well, took off Green Machine for that series because we figured it was going to be against a really competitive team and we were going to have a lot of misses. We were going to have a lot of interruptions of the chaining of the Green Machine, and it was just going to be kind of expected that we would probably be better off running things like Volume Shooter and Clutch Shooter. So definitely adjust your badges based on your playstyle. That's all I'm saying. Adjust your badges based off of your amount of shots that you put up in games. Especially considered too, like really think about that when it comes to how many shots you take in ones if you are looking at this in a 1v1 spectrum. But anyway, nonetheless, end the game right there, 21-6. A lot of steals, a lot of defense, and a lot of good jump shots going in. 8 for 9 total. Missed that 1 3-pointer in the right corner, unfortunately. And again, I'm here only showing wide open jump shots. I'm not showing fades or anything like that. I didn't show contested threes. In general, I'm not very good at shooting contested threes. That's just how I kind of see it. I wanted to show you a couple of ways that I create the 3-pointers, and you can do it in a pretty like non-conventional way. People don't really think to guard that triple threat little spin back, hop back stuff. And realistically with the swings, I mean, you're probably going to be doing a lot of catch and shooting if you're watching this video as well. I'm assuming there's a lot of people out here that are either watching this as a little bit more of a defensive oriented ISO player, and you have that 83 to like 82, 81 3-pointer that I'm talking about in this video, or maybe you're someone who is a just complete pure lockdown spot up who has, like I said, around 81 to 85 3-pointer. I know the 6'7" pure locks get around 85 even with the max wingspan. So this stuff can work for you really well if you're any of the heights that fit the swings. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't have a big man shooter. I really only make 6'9" builds and 6'8" and stuff like that like I have in this video. I have a couple small guards between the 6'1" that I have now. Any of the tall bigs that I have that are both 6'11" don't have any 3-pointer on them, and then I obviously have a couple 6'9s that don't have 3-pointer on them either. So I'm not exactly sure what uppers and bases you get between this stuff. I know for a fact you definitely don't get LaMelo Ball when it's like 6'10 plus, but if you get like Tobias Harris or something like that, I might look into some other big man jump shots that you can get, and I'll try and put you guys on to some of the really good grades, some of the really good speeds. At the end of the day, keep in mind though, with this video, the whole point of me showcasing this to you with the LaMelo Ball base and the uppers with Oscar Robertson and Sadiq Bey, you want a lot of speed on your shot. Whether you're used to it or not, get used to it, because I promise you, the faster your jump shot, the easier it is for you to get the shots off, the less you get baited on your shots, and the more you even can just in general create these 3-point opportunities. Like I said, the speed is something that you really have to deal with in this game. And if you have a slow jump shot, it's very baitable, I would say. As a defender, I can sag off a lot lower, play my hands up defense, and get a really good contest on you while still just really not making it easy for you to rim run, because I can keep that distance to be able to contest your shot. The faster your jump shot, the harder it is to do that, the tighter people have to play on you, and then the easier your rim runs become because again, they have to defend that 3-point line really heavy. So get with the fast jump shots. Try that Sadiq Bey upper. I promise you it's going to be something that adjusts your game a whole lot. It's going to make those fadeaways even more doable on these 6'9" that don't get the Trae Young dribble pull up either, which goes a long way. But nonetheless, just wanted to bring this to you guys. Really quick little video right here with the 1v1 gameplay and just show you the jump shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub if you're new to the noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to win 2,000 likes. Made it to the end of the video. Put Laker or put jump in the comment search, puts me through, or put jumper actually. Jump is stupid, but anyway, 5 for 6 right there, 8 for 9 total. Really good defense, and I love this build in general, man. It's so fun to play on, and it can be a little bit boring as I keep on playing on it over and over again, and I get no cool dunks or anything like that. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know how people play this game 24/7 all day on just quick dropping and like shooting threes and stuff like that. The dunk meter stuff is so fun to me, but I don't mean to hate on anybody's play style way too hard. I'm just saying, for the people who hate on mine and act like playing on a slasher, like doing dunk meter stuff all game would be boring, I can completely disagree with you on that. I'll just say that much. I've played nearly 2,000 games on it playing like that, and it's a lot more fun, to be real with you, than to play on something like this. But it does have its own niche, and I think this is kind of fun in its own way too. And this is actually a non-meta build for that matter. Even still, I still have only 50 dunk rating on this, which goes a long way, and 6'8" makes for really versatile defense. I have 93 block with 92 prim, 95 steal as well. It's a really cool little intricate thing. So if you guys want to check out the build video, I actually dropped it yesterday, and you can go ahead and check that out. But nonetheless, that's all. Hope you all enjoyed. And on that, take it easy, man. Peace.